to ease the tissues around the front of the chest, around the shoulders, around the area around the heart. Try this. Come to a comfortable seat, somewhere where you can sit up but let your body ease and relax, whether that's the floor or a chair. Bring your left hand to your right chest, underneath your right collarbone. And this works better skin on skin, so try to get your hand on your own skin. And give it a moment. Be patient as your left hand slowly sinks in towards your chest. So you're not pushing, you're just letting the weight kind of sink in there so friction starts to hold your hand there. Bring your right hand on top of your left hand just to give it more weight. And then let your elbows go heavy. So there's this pull of gravity down towards the floor, so there's even a tug in the tissues of your chest now. And then take a breath up into that tug. And slowly start to move your head around, moving your neck around, looking for the tug in the tissue. When you run out of room in your hands because your hands are sliding down, bring them back up, set again, go in towards your chest, other hand for support, but soft hands, let your hands stay relaxed, elbows fall towards the floor. And a little movement of the head. Deep, full breaths. Soften your belly. If your belly starts to hold on, see if you can just let your belly soften. Other side. Take your right hand to your left chest underneath your collarbone. Really what you want to get is the palm flat on the chest. Give it a second for the hand to sink in deeper. Other hand for support. Let the elbows go heavy as if gravity is being poured into them. And take a deep breath. Soft hands, heavy hands. And start to move your head around. Looking for the tug. Notice your belly again, let it go of its holding. When you run out of room, come back up one more time. Sink in first towards your chest. Then let the arms get heavy. And move through your head, move through your breath. Bring your hands to your knees for a second. Take a deep inhale into your chest. And exhale. You may notice tingling or some kind of interesting sensations around there. As stuff starts to move, as you start to become aware on the level of your nervous system of what's going on there, a lot of different little sensations will come up. Be curious, be interested in them. Bring your left hand back to your right chest. And now, I'm going to go a little bit stronger in towards the chest. Go a little bit stronger in. And with your right hand again, a little bit stronger in towards the chest. Lift your chest up so now gravity can push your hands down into it. Let your elbows go heavy again. It's going to be a little bit more powerful with a more powerful breath. So take a deep inhale, elbows are heavy. And let the exhale be strong. Keep the tug down strongly and then inhale and again strong exhale. Almost as if your hands are squeezing the air out of your lungs as you exhale. And then keep the tug down, but then inhale as you're hollowing your throat, almost lifting the back of your head on your inhale. And then again, exhale strong. And then again, inhale. One more time, exhale. And then inhale. Go ahead and release that. Take your right hand to your left chest. Let your hand sink deep towards your chest. Use your left hand for support and for a little bit more strong of a hug in towards your heart. Elbows go heavy. Lift your chest up slightly. Keep the elbows heavy. Take a deep inhale. And strong exhale through the mouth. Almost let your chest collapse. Now keep the tug down and into that take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If If you run out of room and you want to do a little more, go up again, go in and then down, and then relax your hands on your knees. Let your belly soften again. Take a couple full breaths, noticing any sensations. Breathing in to those sensations, trying to breathe in to that space. Bring your left hand back to your right chest, but this time instead of going down, we're going to go at a diagonal. So from the divot in the right shoulder, so here's the crease of the shoulder, from this little divot right here, I'm going to go more in a diagonal line towards the middle of the sternum. So you're going to bring this time more of the heel of the hand, so you can go a little bit in, almost as if you're scooping that way. So right at the crease of the shoulder, you can tell by my tattoo there, crease of the shoulder, I'm going to go in towards the chest first, and let yourself sink in, other hand for support. Take a few breaths to relax your belly, relax your skin. And now that scooping action is if I'm trying to get the tug and draw it, letting the elbows go heavy now towards the middle of my sternum. And I'm going to keep the tug in that direction. And then inhale. I'm going to draw my right shoulder gently away. And then exhale. Pick up the slack of the tissues of those rivers towards the middle of the chest. And then inhale. And exhale. When you run out of room, come back again. Let yourself sink in towards your chest and almost a little scoop towards your sternum. Keep your breath flowing now. Imagine that you can see what's going on underneath your hands. And start bringing little shoulder rolls, as if you can take your shoulder wide away from the middle of your sternum. Relax that. Other side. Heel of the right hand, right to where the medius part of the chest is, underneath the crease of the elbow, of the shoulder. I'm gonna let myself sink in first, just with this part of the hand, relaxing the fingers. And then the other hand for support, gonna go in towards the chest first. Then I'm gonna try to get the weight of the arms to just pull towards the sternum. And then deep breath. And then exhale. As you're picking up the slack towards the sternum. And then keep that slack and then inhale. As if the left chest is broadening away from your hands. Soften your belly. When you run out of room, go back one more time. Go in towards your chest. Let the weight of your arms fall towards the sternum. And then keep the breath flowing. Keep the pressure in towards your chest, but now little shoulder rolls are going up and then wide and back, up. But again, looking for the interesting sensations. Don't try to do it too perfectly. Let your body tell you which way it wants to move. Go ahead and let that go. Take a deep inhale. And soft exhale. You might notice that your breathing is getting longer and bigger, like there's more capacity for it. I'm going to do one more here. So take the heel of your hand this time, and instead of going from shoulder towards sternum, I'm going to do the opposite action. So again, it's going to be almost this peeling away, and this time we're going to go from the sternum, and we're going to peel towards the outer shoulder and outer chest. But we're not going to go too far. We're only going to go about that far here. It's only going to be to start to ease the rivers here where they connect into the sternum, this space right in the middle, to let you get more movement into that place right in front of your heart. So you're going to take the heel of your hand, Here's my sternum, the breastbone right in the middle, and the muscles connect, the rivers connect and feather out in both directions. So I'm going to go in the heel of the hand. So I'm going in like this. And use the other hand for support to go in. I'm going to take the hand off. It might be easier without it. And then once I sink in, give yourself a breath or two. So let the weight of your hand sink in towards the sternum, because even though it doesn't feel like there's any tissues there, there are, and they can tense right away. So we're asking them to soften, relax, and allow this hand to sink in. Now once I've taken a few breaths there, I'm going to put this kind of action in. So it's almost just gravity, almost just the weight of my elbow. I'm not trying to push, trying to drop the weight of my elbow in towards the wrist, dropping the weight of my elbow in towards the wrist and out towards the shoulder. Little movements of the shoulder. Deep breaths into the middle of the chest. Keeping the pressure gently moving that way. I can even imagine my chest, like my upper body is trying to rotate gently to the left. Gently back and to the left. Go up and down your sternum. I can go up a little bit higher. Go in towards the breastbone. Down. And let the weight of the elbow go in towards the wrist and peel towards the shoulder. Do little movements of the shoulder or just deep breath with a soft belly. Other side. Right hand in towards the sternum. Even use the other hand to nuzzle it in there a little bit. And drift deeper into the ocean. And then again from the elbow I'm going to drop down. And keep the pressure, the weight of the elbow going towards the shoulder, not the chest. Belly soft. Deep breaths into the middle of the chest. When you get a couple of inches away, come back, find another spot, or the same spot if it was just really interesting and really juicy. Go in, peel out, let the weight of the elbow drop. Relax the shoulder if it's hiked up, relax the belly. Little movements of the shoulder. Feel free to go back through any of these and take your time with them. Take your time. Any of these can take you 15 minutes if you'd like. So you're just exploring, moving and easing through the rivers. Let your belly soften and take one more deep breath across the front of your chest. See if you notice any difference. See you soon.